We are live.
Oh my gosh.
Hello, everybody. Thank you for joining us, as always, every Monday. This week is a special edition. So for those of you who are first time here, let us introduce ourselves. My name is Tim. I am a full-time reseller. This is my beautiful girlfriend, Josie. She helps me when she's not working the corporate world and teaching kids how to dance. Ma Dukes will be joining us shortly. She's just getting her Fortnite headphones all set up. So once that's ready, we'll go ahead and get fully started. But this, like I said before, this is a special edition of our Monday Live. So for those of you that don't know, Nick and Andrea Hills have created this wonderful event for to help raise money for the British Red Cross Corona relief. And we totally jumped at it and said we would love to help. We always try to give back in any way that we can. So when opportunity comes for us to help, we are there. So lucky for us, we get to close out the whole weekend. The weekend has been packed with so many amazing channels, so many amazing events, quizzes, music, retro gaming, DJing, like everything. And the amount of money that has been raised so far is just, it's absolutely amazing. Right now, I think the total, let me just check really fast. Right now, the total is 5,711 pounds. So I'm going to be dropping the link in here periodically. So if anybody can give anything at any point, that would be amazing. Every dollar counts. Maybe we can get to 6,000 by the end of this. That'd be crazy awesome. So we are just super excited to be able to help give back to this amazing fundraiser and charity. So make sure you guys hit the thumbs up, because what we are going to do is we are going to donate $1 for every thumbs up that we get during this live. So that's going to be what we're going to be doing. We've already donated already, but we want to donate again. So hit the thumbs up and we will donate $1 for every thumbs up at the end of this live. So before we continue on, let's go ahead. We have 23 people here right now. So I want to go ahead and just say some hellos to everybody. So first of all, I was born in 1984. Josie,
I was an idea.
She was not born in the 80s.
I was an idea. It counts.
So this is kind of fun for me because I get to relive a little bit of my childhood. Josie gets a crash course in the 80s.
Yes.
And when Ma Dukes gets here, she can tell you. It's really funny because my mom was like, I was like, Mom, you ready to talk about the 80s? She was like, I don't know. The 80s were kind of a blur to me. I was like, what do you mean a blur to you? You don't even drink or anything. She's like, well, I was a mother in the 80s. So I was born in 1984. My sister was born in 1988. So and then obviously we kind of have some roots to the UK also. So my great aunt is from there. My great uncle met her over there during the war, and they got married. Josie's dad actually lived over there for quite some time. How long?
Oh, well, I believe it's about 7 years that he lived there.
Yeah. So we are super stoked to get this 80s event. Say hello to some of the people that are here already. So first in the building was my man Andrew, Money Mental UK. Sue's Pile of Shame, how are you doing? Thank you for joining us tonight. PVP, thank you for joining us as always. Who else is here so far? Double Karma, talking about some of the numbers that have already been raised, which is absolutely amazing. I'm so stoked to continue to hopefully boost that number up as much as we possibly can tonight. It is 11 o'clock at night over there. So for those of you that have stayed up late for this, thank you very much. We're super excited to be able to help. Calvin, my man, the Kelly Hustle is in the building. How are you doing? Gimbal is here. How you doing, Gimbal? Gimbal is always showing very, very big amounts of support. Rosie, hello. How are you? My man, Chris, Thrift BCQ. Thank you very much. Chris was, one of the people that was promoting our channel during the weekend as we climbed up above 1,000. So we appreciate that. It was my man Jacob from Midwest Bargains, Chris, Thrift BCQ, two Aussie thrifters, Tommy and Tracy, all, and Sam, the Dapper Tiger, all gave us a bunch of love this weekend. So thank you very much for that. Sharon, how are you doing tonight? Patty is in the building. Our favorite, Tracy, is here. Thank you, Tracy. Marie, thank you for stopping by. How are you doing today? South London Reseller, how are you? Sam, the Dapper Tiger. Jazz in the building. Staying awake all the way from Australia. There's Sam. How are you doing? And Nick and Andrea, thank you all very much. Thank you guys for putting on such an amazing weekend. This has been fabulous. Yes, we are totally stoked and excited to be a part of this. It means a lot to us to be able to give back to the community. Fred Chapman is in the building. Jennifer Hayes is here. Yeah, we are young.
Yeah. Sorry.
I got an old soul, though. Brad is here. Tommy is here. Try Flippers in the building. Natural Girl, hello, hello, hello. So, yes, thank you all for being here. Now we're trying to get Ma Dukes in the building right now.
Trying to is
So let's we're gonna phone Ma Dukes.
the challenge.
Make sure she's here.
Are you gonna put her on speakerphone?
Yeah, I should put her on speakerphone.
Yeah, I think people should hear her.
Okay, I can't get in. I can't get in on Facebook. Brittany's trying to help me get in.
What do you mean?
I just I was just in there and I accidentally logged myself out, and then I tried to go back in again and it tells me that I entered an old password.
Okay. Do you want me to just send you the link to your Yahoo account?
And then going to my Yahoo account, I should be able to get in.
Yeah, I'll just send you the link.
All right, send me the link to Yahoo. Wait a second. Yeah, send it to Yahoo.
Okay.
And okay, Yahoo Mail. All right, let's see if I can get in without a password. No, it won't let me in without a password either.
To what?
To Yahoo.
What do you mean?
I mean, we tried to log into Yahoo. It tells me that I have to use my password. And I should not have to do that. I should be able to go back.
What do you mean?
Back shortcut, should I not mark it to the password? Yeah, it took let me in. I'm in Yahoo. So if you send it to me in Yahoo, I can get it.
I sent it to you.
Okay, let me. I still have to sign in. I don't know what my password is. And I can't find my little spiral notebook that has my password. I lost it somewhere between here and there. Here, hold on.
All right. So while Ma Dukes gets situated, so basically this is how we are going to do this. Harry, you're in the building. How you doing, brother? So don't forget to hit the thumbs up. What's that?
I'm gonna try to get into my Yahoo account. Let's see. Sign in. Let me see what happens if I hit mail. Oops, they want me to sign in. Hold on. What is that?
Just give her the opportunity to sign in. Babe.
Okay, so yes, thumbs up. We're going to donate as many thumbs up as we get during the stream to the is going to be our donation. It's going to be 25 thumbs up right now, so let's continue to get those thumbs up. We are going to start with the year 1980. So So what we'll do is we're going to go over some of the events from the year 1980, and then, the music, the movies, the sports, the fashion, the whole works. Okay. And then we're going to pick some items that we have found during our brief research of these early years that are items that you as a reseller can actually look out for that will be used to that can, it's like a bolo, basically something that you guys can find to resell. All right. So 1980. Let's do this. So the year 1980. All right. So 1980 was kind of a crazy year, actually. Well, I guess all these years are pretty crazy. So 1980, major news stories. John Lennon got shot. My mom probably wants to talk about that, but that was a sad day for us. Well, I wasn't born, but I did a project when I was in high school on John Lennon getting shot, and it was like crazy. So I believe 1980 was the year that Mount St. Helens erupted, right? Am I correct? Yes, that was a year. So 1980, Mount St. Helens erupted, and I actually have sold. I want to say it was a Christmas ornament, but it was a Christmas ornament that was made with the ashes from Mount St. Helens.
Are you serious?
Yeah. I remember I found it at a thrift store. So I mean, that's the only thing, but that's really interesting that you brought that up, because like there's a lot of pieces out there of people that made glass and pottery with the ashes from Mount St. Helens when it erupted. So yeah, that's definitely something to look out for. But yeah, it was definitely really sad, about John Lennon. It was a crazy time. And when that happened, it really shocked, not just the nation, but the entire world. Another thing that was really interesting that debuted in 1980 was the Rubiks Cube debuted in 1980. And it's interesting. It's kind of ironic because, Nick and Andrea have been selling these puzzle cubes similar to the Rubiks Cube, obviously. And like that it had been developed before, like 1970, it was developed. And then it was also like redeveloped in 1975. And then in 1980, it actually like hit the markets. So like people were going crazy over the Rubiks Cube, which I don't know. I feel like I've never really sat down and tried to do the Rubiks Cube.
I've never solved it. So, I mean, it's very fascinating to watch someone else go through, figuring it out, but I'm not going to do it.
Well, we should sit down and have a competition, a Rubik's Cube off.
Well, I'm not competing.
Why? No, me versus you.
I'm not competing.
Why not?
Because I can't do it. I know I'm very competitive, and if I know I'm not going to win, I'm not going to play. I'm just not doing it. Pick someone else.
Oh man. How
about you and Ma Dukes?
I don't know. My Dukes might get angry at the Rubik's Cube.
I think so. Check it.
Look, so this is like the greatest trick of the Rubik's Cube book is this right here. Just peel the stickers off and put them in the book. You can always tell when somebody did that because the sticker was a little crooked. Oh my God. So yes, the Rubik's Cube was a big thing in 1980. So okay, here's another crazy one. Post-it notes. This is amazing to me. Post-it notes came out in 1980. Mm-hmm. They were once again, this is one of those things that was created before the 80s, but people were just like not hip, and they were like, oh, that doesn't make any sense. And then eventually they're like, oh my God, this is a brilliant idea. So why are you looking at me like that for?
What are you talking about?
When you gave me that look like there's something like you be coming up with these, like, oh, are you referring to me? Because I always come up with these ideas and I never do them, and then somebody else does them and it becomes big.
And then all I can hear is about how he thought of the idea first and someone stole it from him. And I'm just like, what do you want me to do?
So Post-it notes came out in 1980. They hit the shelves. You know what I'm saying? Everybody used Post-it notes.
I still do. Great invention.
Yeah. I mean, they even got virtual Post-it notes now.
I use those too.
Okay. I got now. The numbers are crazy because yesterday Josie and I and our parents, we went to go drive by. We didn't get out.
We did a couple of drive-bys.
We did some drive-bys
in the
yesterday.
context of driving by the house to look at, its condition on the
So we went to
outside.
go house hunting from the car yesterday.
Drive-bys.
And I'm like thinking to myself when I was doing the research, do you know how much the average cost of a new house was in 1980?
And I guessed.
Yes. Well, you guess. Let everybody in the chat guess what the average cost of a new house was in 1980.
Nationwide, though, not,
I don't know if this is
It has to be because it
America.
wasn't. It's the average. It's the average in the United States, in USA.
15,000.
That's what I guessed too.
No.
I guess I didn't. No. That's not what I guessed. I guess
22,000, 80,000. Anybody else? 28,000 says Tracy. 35, 60,000. Nobody's hit it yet.
No.
We'll give it 15,000, 60,000.
Can't remember, but it
All
was
right.
a tiny.
So,
amount.
drum roll. The average cost of a new house in 1980 was $68,700.
Wow. Doesn't that just make you want to cry?
Let me explain to you. Like you could probably get a foreclosed house for $68,000 now, right? On the auction, maybe?
I can definitely do that, but it depends in what area.
In the hood.
In the hood. That's why I be going to Baltimore. Go to Baltimore.
So yeah, that was also a really crazy, thing for me. And then another thing was,
let's do rent.
Rent.
Yeah.
Average rent in 1980 was only $3.
Wait, we don't tell people. Don't tell people. Let them guess. Can you guys let me know what the average the cost of rent was?
Look who it is.
Oh, she's here.
Little help from Brittany. I got in.
Yay!
Ma Dukes is in the building.
I don't know. Thank you. I don't know why I can't get in. It's like I used to just be able to click in, and now they tell me I have to enter Facebook, and then it tells me we don't support Google. We have to go to Chrome. I go to Google Chrome, which I already thought I had downloaded. Wow, we don't want to talk about
Well, someone in the feed suspected that was exactly what was happening.
You know what
to
it
you.
is because they've got all these restrictions on my mom's computer now because my nephew is doing this like school. Yeah. Everybody always loves it when Ma Dukes wears those headphones.
I know. We're gaming. Where's my bangs? There we are. I need a haircut. Or trim. I need a trim.
So we're going through.
We just started with 1980.
Pricing for rent. What was the average rent in 1980? The cost of rent.
Well, interest rates were high. I don't know about rent, but it wasn't a whole lot less than it is now.
What? It was $300.
Our house payment was our mortgage rates were like 9%. And our house payment was like a lot.
Shoot.
Don't you think I'm looking a little washed out? Should I go turn that light off behind me?
Yeah. She's got
Okay,
this right.
Romeo, here we are.
All right, how many thumbs up are we at? Let's see if we got any
Not any
more.
better.
And then use your sleeve.
No,
to
that's
clean
not
the
any
lens.
better. Doesn't matter. Go ahead.
Use your sleeve.
Yeah,
to
it
clean off the
was
lens.
expensive. It was expensive back then. I'm not on.
No, you're here. You're
You're
good.
here. Just
okay.
use your sleeve to clean the lens of the camera.
Okay, everybody, here is the link. Don't forget to donate if you can. Our goal is to try to get to 6,000 by the end of this stream. Josie and I are going to donate $1 for every thumbs up that we get during the stream.
So really make us, put in our money.
Right now we have 39 thumbs up, which is good.
But that's not enough. Come
yeah,
on,
we need more thumbs up.
Tell your family members, tell your friends. If you have family members or friends next to you that aren't even logged in, just have them open up their mobile phones, check out the link, and like it. That's all we're asking.
Yeah. So, all right, Mom. 1980. Yeah. What do you remember? What do
I remember from 1980?
Yeah, I hear it's a blur.
Let's see. 1980. I was spending a lot of time in California because my sister had hurt her ankle and I was helping her kids. They were still in high school. And I was living in Carlsbad. And I went to visit a friend up in San Francisco. That's all I remember about the 1980. I quit.
How about the birth of your children?
Well, she said 1980.
You want to talk about the 80s? Yeah.
No, we'll get there. So 1980. What about when John Lennon got shot?
Oh, yeah, I remember that. That was really bad. It was really bad. And I don't know, the 80s, I don't remember the 80s as much. The 60s are like so fresh in my mind, but I'm trying to think about the 80s.
Okay, so I'm going to give you we're going to go over some music really fast from 1980. I got one for you. One of my Duke's favorite groups is Kool and the Gang.
Oh, yeah.
What song did Kool and the Gang come out with in 1980?
I know what it is.
Oh, great. Is that when they started doing crossover and they were doing like ladies' night and all that crap? Or was that later?
It was Celebration.
I liked them with it was Celebration. Yeah, that's when they were doing crossover. Good times. Come on. No, I did not. That's not the way I like Kool and the Gang. I like Kool and the Gang before they crossed over. Light of Worlds, their first album, and Kool and the Gang does jazz. Those were my two favorite Kool and the Gang albums. Then when I started doing that ladies' night, Celebration, and what was the other one about? Cherish or something, or I don't know, Cherish. I didn't care for that part of Kool and the Gang. I did see them in concert at Carter Barron in DC. It's an outdoor arena. They were really good. They were doing a lot of their old stuff. They weren't doing the crossover. Summer Madness is just about my most favorite song in the world.
So what song is AJ learning on the guitar right now?
Oh, gosh. What is he learning? Well, he's learning Queen. He's learning a lot of Queen, but
another one Bites the Dust.
Yeah, but just the first three notes. Nah, 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 nah. Not fun.
That came out.
I want it to progress.
That came out in 1980.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
That's interesting. I didn't know that.
Okay, here you go, Mom. What you think about that?
Is Earth, Wind, and Fire much better than Kool and the Gang? Probably. Earth, Wind, and Fire are better than anybody, really.
You saw Earth, Wind, and Fire in concert, right?
Well, no, that's another story.
Technicality.
I was sitting there. I saw the whole opening act, which is Denise Williams, and my nephew Charles and I were sitting there. We had gone with my friend Kathy, her nephew, and another kid. They were young. They were in their early teens. And I got sick. I got the flu. Charles and I were both feeling really sick. So we literally saw the ship come down and all the pyrotechnics. And I said, I'm going to puke. And Charles says, I'm going to puke. So let's get out of here. So we spent the entire concert in the car, so sick. I never threw up. He did.
Sad.
But very sad. So my nephew Charles is now, he was born in 64. So what is he now?
Let's not do the math.
And don't do the math, but he's in his 50s, I think, or he broke 50. And that, to this day, we are swearing that is on our bucket list. We are going to go to an Earth, Wind, and Fire concert before we die. So, but I technically did not get to hear Earth, Wind, and Fire. Like they literally entered the stage and we had to get up and go because we were so sick. So technically, no, I've never seen them.
Whip It Devo.
Oh God, I love that. Whip It Devo.
That was a good one.
Sing
That's
it.
a great one.
Whip it
Whip it
good.
good.
No.
No.
This is go like that. Whip it real good.
No, you think about something else. Let's push it.
No, you're.
What?
Nah, no,
Whip
it goes.
Whip
Wait.
it. You know,
Na, na, na,
it
na,
had like the hat on the. Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, okay. Yeah, that one's very simple. It's very
Okay.
simple.
Back in Black, AC/DC. That's a good song.
Okay, that's
Oh, I don't do metal. No heavy metal. Led Zeppelin
Curtis, you love Led Zeppelin though.
I love Led Zeppelin.
you
Yeah.
rock. Well,
Curtis Blow, The Breaks
Metal.
was
The
1980.
Breaks. These are the breaks.
Yeah, that's a good
Yeah,
one too.
That's a good one.
Yes. Okay. So I have what else happened in 1980 was there was something else I wanted to talk about. The Miracle on Ice happened in 1980 also.
That hockey thing.
The hockey.
USA,
Can
yeah.
you guys explain to me what this hockey thing
So
is?
the Miracle on Ice happened. This was the Olympics. And so the Russians were like the big bad team, you know, and they were supposed to win the gold medal. But the Americans ended up beating the Russians to win the gold medal. And like the guy who's the announcer was like, do you believe in miracles? You know, and like the Americans actually won. And so like it was a huge ordeal. But the thing that was crazy was that it wasn't like live like how it is now. So like it had happened, and then everybody in America found out about it by watching it on a tape delay, which was what was insane. Yeah, so it was totally wild. But so there's some other like really cool toys that came out in 1980 that are like something. These are things that I had never even seen before, but like apparently they can fetch some good money in the resale market. So let me show you guys this. See if anybody in the chat remembers this from 1980. This is, here we go. Bung. Share screen. Look at this. This is the Tommy Space Attack vintage handheld electronic video arcade game. This is obviously new in the box, so obviously it brings a lot more money. But this sold last year in March for $71.99. But like to see where video games have come from the 80s to the 90s to now, it's like insane to me.
I know. I mean, look at the screen. It's so small.
But yeah, that is definitely something to keep an eye out from 1980. What else do we have? Oh yeah, look at this bad boy. Fuzzy Pumpers. Pumper monsters. But apparently these things will bring you some good money too, the older versions. No, look at this one right here. $89.99 for this. Crazy. But like anything from the 80s, you know, just to kind of like break it back down to you know, the 80s, anything from the 80s really can bring you is like very popular right now. It's definitely something to look out for. A lot of stuff from the 80s. Anything like fashion wise, 1980s, totally can grab and flip right now. It's like it's insane. What were you wearing in the 80s, Ma?
What was I wearing in the 80s?
Yes.
The first 4 years, regular clothes. 80. I was wearing maternity clothes in 84 and 88, but in the early 80s, just clothes. I just started a job in 81 at the Kennedy Center, and we did not have to. Oh, David Carboot Picker. I had just started work at the Kennedy Center in 81, and we did not have casual Fridays, and you had to always wear a jacket or something. So I guess I probably wore something with pads. Were pads with the big shoulder pads in the early 80s? Yeah.
The higher, the better.
Yeah, so you had to always wear a jacket and look professional. So I as far as I guess just mom jeans, when we wore mom jeans, I guess in the 80s.
And mom jeans are super popular right now too.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, the best clothes were the 60s.
Yeah,
Tie
we
dyes
understand.
and the bell bottoms.
my God.
I know, I keep going back to the 60s.
Before you
My
got
favorite
on,
era.
before you got on here, I told everybody, I was like, my mom's going. She's going to try and talk
She
about the
revert
80s,
back
but
to
she's
the
going to
60s.
always want to talk about the 60s and the 70s.
Oh,
The
yeah.
music was the best. The clothes were the best.
But this is an 80s theme.
Okay, 80s. Yeah, I don't remember what I was wearing in the 80s.
Okay.
Well,
All right.
did you wear?
So wait, you were at the Kennedy Center in 1980?
1981
Was
I
your first year?
started, was my first year, July 81.
Okay. So do you remember what won the Academy Award for Best Movie in 1980?
No. Was it? No, I have no idea.
No.
No, I do not know.
Okay.
Give me a
Ordinary.
hint, though. Don't. Oh, what? Ordinary People?
Yeah.
Oh, was this Mary Tyler Moore and Donald Sutherland and Timothy Hutton?
Yeah.
That was a good movie.
It was a good movie.
A very good movie.
Can you name any other movies from 1980?
No, I haven't done my homework.
All right, there's one that you really like. Two guys in sunglasses.
No. You gotta give me another hint.
The Brothers.
Not Rain Man.
No.
No.
Blues Brothers.
Oh yeah, Blues Brothers. I forgot. Sorry.
Blues Brothers came out in 1980 also. So did for Andrew, he's a big Star Wars guy. The Empire Strikes Back also came out in 1980. That was a big movie.
I saw that at the Avalon downtown. That was the best place in the world to see that.
What are you looking for?
Movies.
In DC, we saw that. I remember I went with my cousin's ex-husband after work. We went. Well, he wasn't her ex at that point, but we went, and he kept saying stuff to me like Darth Vader this and Darth, but I couldn't understand. I couldn't hear. I thought he was saying Dark Farter, and I'm like, what?
Ooh. Let me ask you: were you a big Airplane fan?
What do you mean?
The movie.
Leslie Nielsen.
Oh, I enjoyed it. Yeah, I'm a big
Yeah.
Leslie Nielsen fan. Yeah,
Good.
yeah, I liked Airplane. That was fun.
What else came
People
out?
are still using that expression. You know, if you say something with Shirley, you know that this. He says, "Don't call me Shirley." Yeah, that's the best. That's
Okay.
the best line. People
So
still use it.
I came across a movie that I had never heard of before that came out.
Oh,
in
Urban
1980.
Cowboy, and that Michelle. That was a good movie. Urban Cowboy should have won. Dustin Hoffman and John Boyd should have won equally Oscars for that. But they felt sorry for Art Carney because he was old, so they gave it to him for Harry and Tonto. The soundtrack to Midnight Cowboy is one of the best ones out.
Urban Cowboy.
She's talking about Urban Cowboy. She's talking about Midnight Cowboy. Urban Cowboy. Oh, that's another good soundtrack with a lot of Boz Scaggs on it. And yeah, John Travolta and Debra Winger. Yeah, that was a good one too.
This one right here is Mom, though.
Oh, Caddyshack. Oh, God, Caddyshack. That's the best. Noonan. Noonan. Oh, that's a great one. That I would say is probably my favorite one of my favorite Bill Murray movies.
What about Car Wash?
Oh yeah, Car Wash, good one. That's a good soundtrack too.
Yeah.
You have
Really
that
good
on
song.
vinyl.
I have that on vinyl. Yeah. The Shining. I don't do scary movies. Do not do scary movies. The Exorcist cured me of that. I saw The Exorcist, and I will not do scary movies. I did do Friday the 13th, which is the one what is Gloria Gifford when she plays the nurse? Is that Friday the 13th or Halloween?
That was Halloween.
Okay, Halloween. Yeah, a friend of ours was the nurse that got killed in Halloween. Okay. Reggie Bull, good movie, good movie. Stir Crazy, that's pretty good too. Yeah. Shawshank, I couldn't do Shawshank. It just really.
Oh, must be crazy. Which
But
one?
Caddyshack though,
The one
Caddyshack.
with the African guy has the Coke bottle.
Mom, there's a movie that came out in 1980 that I'm not familiar with. And it's called
The Gods Must Be Crazy.
Oh yeah, that's about it's a foreign film. Well, takes place in Africa.
Oh, the Coke bottle.
Coke bottle. Yeah.
Okay. I got one.
Good going there, Josie. Coal Miner's Daughter. Good movie. Sissy Spacek. She totally underrated actress. Yeah.
All right, so 1981, Lady Di and Prince Charles got married.
Right.
My mom is a big Lady.
I'm a big fan of Lady Di. Do not care for the royal family, but Lady Di, I adored Princess Diana. I really did. She made them human. I'm not a.
Okay, so
don't get me started, okay? On the royal family.
Back to the fashion. Sorry.
1981.
I'm just quite curious. So, with all of the examples that were given about
Australia, you're right.
Are you going?
I Bluegrass Pepper and I have a lot in common, I think. Yeah, she was the best.
So, also, what was the other one I was going to ask you about? 1981. Music. Where did I go? 1981. Joan Jett and the Blackhearts. I love rock and roll. Okay, Rick James.
Yeah.
Super freak.
Super
freak. I'm super freaky.
Yeah.
Now, who went to Wheaton High School? Joan Jett or Pat Benatar? One of them went to high school here in Wheaton.
I'm not sure.
Joan Jett. I think it was Joan Jett.
I think it was Joan Jett too.
Yeah.
So what else in 1980?
Music?
No, 81. Yeah, can you think of another song at 81?
Well, thanks to Tina Marie, Rick James did okay.
Tainted Love, Soft Cell. That's a great song too.
Yeah.
Rick Springfield, Jesse's Girl.
Yeah.
What Jesse's Girl. Gosh.
Okay.
Everybody,
Tina Marie. Yeah.
Everybody wants to know what Ma Duke's channel link is. You can find Ma Dukes on this channel all the time. This is her channel. She's
Joan Duke.
duo here.
Yeah. Betty Davis eyes. Kim Carnes. That was a good one. She's got Betty Davis eyes. Oh yeah, that Phil Collins. That was a.
So all right, movies in 1982. 1980. Were we in 81 or 82? 81.
We're still in 81.
Can we go back to the music? I just got to get one from 81 at least.
One what song from 81?
Something. So, did we do "Don't Stop Believing" by Journey?
My mom's not a big Journey fan.
Oh, really? I'm shocked.
No,
not a
Why
Journey.
not?
What about Olivia Newton-John? Physical.
Well, Neil Schon, and what's the guy's name? The keyboard, Greg Raleigh and Neil Schon should have stayed with Santana instead of breaking off and doing Journey. When they lost their way.
Santana is amazing by himself.
Don't you want me, baby? The Human League, you don't know that one?
Yes, of course we know that.
He likes to sing it and embarrass me in front of strangers.
Timothy can't sing.
Just doing our own thing.
See there, Bluegrass Pepper. Santana was so awesome. Why did Greg Raleigh and Neil Schon leave Santana to start Journey? I like Greg Raleigh and I like Neil Schon, but they should never have left Santana. Neither should have Michael Shreve, one of the best drummers of all times. I love all guitar bands. Yeah.
What else do we have from 81?
Allman Brothers, Bluegrass Picker. Do you like the Allman Brothers? Dwayne Allman, best guitarist. Right up there with Clapton and the rest of them.
So Bluegrass Pepper plays guitar too.
He does, huh?
Jody!
Jody's in.
Yeah, my Dukes is when it gets into music, my Dukes will go on for forever.
Forever.
Yeah, you don't want to start that.
All right, so we're jumping into 1981 now.
Let's go to 82.
Okay.
Well, we haven't done it. Are we in 82? No, we're in 81.
Oh, still?
We never got to 81.
Okay.
Okay. So what won best film in 1981, Mom?
I can't remember. I used to win the Oscar pools at work. We used to have Oscar pools, and then they found out we were gambling and basically gambling. So we had to. I got to give a big shout out to Louis Palomares. He ran our Oscar pool. He usually won. I won one year. That was the year of Silence of the Lambs. I didn't even see it, but I remember your dad came home and was so freaked out. I said to myself, that must be some movie. So I picked all Silence of the Lambs sweep in the Oscar pool, and I won that year. It was like $350. And then not too long after that, they shut us down because we were doing money.
There we go. Chariots of Fire. Michelle got it.
Oh, yeah. Chariots of Fire. That was a good movie. Na, 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 na. That music, though. After a while, you heard it in the elevator all the time. You wanted to scream.
What other movies was that in 1981? I forget.
Oh, Mel's favorite band, Depeche Mode.
Yeah, Nick loves Depeche Mode too. They're a lot of people's favorites.
Yeah.
You
have to remember, you could not get me off Motown for many years. I could not get me off Motown.
So also that year was Superman 2, Raiders of the Lost Ark, 9 to 5.
Oh, yeah, that was a cute movie. Dolly Parton. She's a goddess. I love Dolly Parton.
Yeah.
Dolly Parton, Lily Tomlin, and Jane Fonda. That was a great
Fonda
movie.
too, yeah.
Oh, I love Jane. Yeah, I love all of them.
All right, 1982. We're going to jump into 82 now. Michael Jackson's Thriller came out in 82.
Oh, yeah.
Ooh.
That was crazy. That's still the number one selling album of all time, right?
Thriller?
Yeah.
Oh, I don't know.
I'm pretty sure. Oh. Did you ever wear a jumpsuit in 1982, Mom?
You know, I might have. I might have.
Oh, E.T. came out in 1982 also.
Oh, another good movie.
That was a good one. The largest cash robbery in history. $9.8 million stolen from an armored car in New York.
Wow.
Was Whitey Bulger involved in that?
I don't know. And then USA Today's first issue came out in 1982.
Yeah.
What else in 1982?
Good movie. Oh, God. Eye of the Tiger. That's another one you hear all the time. That Don't Stop Believing. I'm like, yeah. Dukes of Hazzard. Who Shot JR? Yeah.
Dallas. That was Dallas.
Oh, Blade Runner. Michelle. Blade Runner. Yes. Blade Runner. Great movie. Great movie. Yep. Centerfold by the J. Giles Band was in 82. That was pretty funny. Oh, Ebony and Ivory, good song. Still my favorite when Joe Piscopo and who did that on Saturday Night Live? Did Ebony and Ivory? Joe Piscopo played Frank Sinatra and I forget. Oh, Eddie Murphy. It was Eddie Murphy. It was Stevie Wonder. Oh, Willie. Willie Nelson. I adore Willie Nelson. Good song.
Oh my gosh.
Oh,
Marvin.
sexual healing. Yep. Sexual healing is what yeah, I know. I don't know. Marvin Gaye, he's another one of my favorites. Marvin Gaye and Sam Cooke are like so tied with
Oh my God.
You know,
so hard to
Yeah.
say.
you know Sam Cooke is my man.
Mm.
All right. So
Yep, Rip Marvin. I did see Marvin Gaye in concert.
Really?
Yeah, at the Cap Center in Landover. Yeah,
Wow.
it was good. But everybody was higher than Cooter Brown. And you could just sit there and get contact high. That's mostly what I remember thinking. Ooh, is that the Jumbotron in front of me? Yeah, that was a good concert. Good concert. Sad ending for Marvin. Sad ending for Sam Cooke as well.
I know.
Both of them shot. Yes.
But then it's so sad because Marvin was shot by his dad.
we're gonna
know.
get to that. That was in what year was that? 1980.
Oh, wasn't it much later that Marvin Gaye was shot?
It was in 80 something.
80. It was 80 something.
Must have been late 80s.
Yeah.
Oh, Tootsie, great movie. And I can't stand Dustin Hoffman, but that was a great movie. Pass the Dutchie.
1983 was Fraggle Rock. That was a great little show for the young kid. Margaret Thatcher wins.
When did We Are the World come out? The song.
That's a good question.
We
That
are
was for Africa?
Yeah.
We are
It's
the
like Ethiopia, I
children.
think.
Ethiopia.
Yeah, for the
Yeah,
famine.
yeah.
The ones that make it better.
So let's
83.
start giving. It's a choice we're making to save each other's lives. For me and you.
I learned that song when I was like,
Oh, on Golden Pond, another good movie. Another good movie.
oh,
Yeah.
man.
That on Golden Pond. I'm trying to think of.
So let's see what else. And that was 82. 48 Hours.
Oh, great movie. John is 48. Oh no, I'm sick. Yeah, 48 Hours. Gloria was in that too. Remember when they had to go to the police station? Nick Nolte and Eddie Murphy had to go to the police station. I keep getting Beverly Hills Cop mixed up with 48 Hours.
Oh,
Okay,
yeah.
so
Yeah.
do you want to tell everybody? You guys went and saw Eddie Murphy when you were pregnant with me, right?
We've already told that story.
Not on here, I don't think.
Not on this.
Not on this?
No.
Oh, I guess not. Yeah, we went to see Eddie Murphy. I was pregnant, I think, with you. And he was hilarious. And we started calling your nickname. You know how people give their kids nicknames, when you're in your stomach, like Big Head or whatever. And we started calling Timothy Murphy because he was kicking, I think, during the whole time of the concert. Or for some reason, we just decided to call you Murphy after Eddie Murphy. Jackson! You don't have to. Okay, go ahead.
So wait, what year was it when you the Tina Turner Bruce Springsteen thing happened?
Oh, I don't know. We had to get a babysitter. That was in the 80s because we had to get a babysitter for you guys. And it was like, everybody's like, well, what are you going to do? Go see Bruce or go see Tina? I said, hands down, Tina Turner. And it was really cool because they were the same night and they were talking to each other. They would both stop their concert and talk back and forth to each other. She was like, hey, Bruce. He was like, hey, Tina. And they were like talking. And that was pretty cool.
So you got to see Tina Turner and Bruce Springsteen in the same night at different places.
No, I didn't get to see
talk.
him. I just heard him. Like you could hear him. They spoke to each other. I mean, we didn't have, video stuff like this and they couldn't FaceTime, but they were, they brought, you could hear him on the phone talking to her and her talking to him.
Nice.
Officer and a Gentleman, good movie. The funny thing is, I don't think Debra Winger liked Richard Gere. I think that was a tough movie to make for them because they did not like each other personally. Oh, Michelle, is she the best? Tina Turner, she's a goddess. Yeah,
she is.
1980,
I like Bruce, but
1983. 1983. Best film. Can you think of it?
No, you always ask me that. I can't remember.
Terms of Endearment.
Terms of Endearment. Who was in that? I don't think I liked that movie. Who was in that? Terms of Endearment.
It's a good question. That's what you're here for.
God bless you.
Thank you.
Yeah, Tina does have an incredible amount of energy. She's like old now, but you would not believe how old she is. She'll be forever young. Oh, Flashdance. At the time, I think I liked that movie. Na, 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 na. Shirley MacLaine. Oh, Shirley MacLaine, Jack Nicholson. I don't know. I think that thing, it just dragged for me. I love Shirley MacLaine. Yeah. But that movie just dragged for me. Wasn't Debra Winger in it too? Was that her daughter?
Ooh.
Okay, 1984, the year I was born.
Okay.
Prince.
Summer Olympics. Greg Louganis hit his head on the diving board.
That's a good one. Well,
Yeah.
I mean, it's a bad thing, but that was an interesting.
Yeah, because he had AIDS at the time, and he was really concerned about, when he went in the water. He really, his autobiography is very, very good. And I stood in line at White Flint Mall for an hour to get the book, and he did autograph a book to you, Timothy, and a book to me. So I still have those books.
Do you have them though? Do you know where they are?
Yeah, I know where they are. And also, when you were little, you got to see Greg Louganis at the Woodies. He was signing autographs at Woodard and Lothrop, and you went through the line. I have a picture of you talking to Greg Louganis. If I had thought about it, I would have pulled it out. I could have held it up, and everybody could have seen it. Yeah.
So yes, Madonna Like a Virgin also came out in 84. Prince had 3 top songs that year. Can you name the 3 songs that Prince put out in 1984?
And the movie that came out.
What, Purple Rain?
Yeah.
Purple Rain is one of them. Can you name the other 2?
Purple Rain.
I like the song on there from that By the Time. That was funny. How did that go? It was like a dance song.
Which
so When Doves Cry,
Maurice Day and the Time.
When Doves Cry was
Little Red Corvette. That's my favorite Prince song. Little Red Corvette, baby, you're much too fast. What else?
When Doves Cry was
Raspberry Beret. Gimbal says Raspberry Beret. That wasn't then?
No.
Let's Go Crazy.
Let's Go Crazy. That's what it was. Good. Prince had good songs. I like Prince. He was a really good guitar player too.
And then Careless Whisper.
Oh, it was 88. Greg banged his head. Okay.
Also, Aha, Take on Me.
Take on Me.
That's my other favorite song from the 80s. I love them, and I love Tears for Fears.
Yeah,
Everybody wants to rule the world.
MTV came out in 84, right?
No, I think it was before that.
84 is a crazy year because that's the year I was born. And Michael Jordan.
Because it's a crazy year because that's the year you were
Michael
born.
Michael Jordan was drafted in the 84. A lot of crazy things happened in 84. So 84, I was born.
Simply Dana.
Going back to Michael Jordan, are you going to talk about us watching?
Yeah, we watched last night.
Nick and Andrea are huge Tears for Fears fan. I love it. I wonder if they've seen that Tears for Fears doing the acoustic version of Everybody Wants to Rule the World of them now. They're like old. It's a video of them in somebody's yard doing Everybody Wants to Rule the World. Oh did Aha come out then with Take Me On? Take on me, I'll be gone. I can't do it. Okay.
Yeah, my mom is infamous. My Dukes is infamous for finding like really interesting versions of songs that people do like live. She will be on YouTube for hours. Don't get started on Tina Marie.
Oh
No.
my gosh.
Who said don't get started?
No.
No, don't get started on Tina Marie with me. We'll be here for hours. But a really
And
good
Chaka
live
Khan.
Chaka Khan. Chaka Khan. Chaka Khan. That's on my bucket list to see Chaka Khan. What was I going to say about people laugh, but one of my favorites is Moon River by Eric Clapton and Jeff Beck. You got to look that one up. Eric Clapton and Jeff Beck doing Moon River.
I forgot what year. Oh yeah, we're on 84.
Yep, me and Bluegrass Pepper need to hang. What year are we on now?
84.
Oh, we're still on 84.
That was when they put out the Band-Aid. That was the Ethiopian hit.
Yeah, Bluegrass Picker says Jeff Beck was super underrated. He was, and it's so crazy because he and Jimmy Page literally grew up together, and they used to practice together. And Jimmy Page's mother would bring him tea and sandwiches. Jeff Beck is good. Jeff Beck is good. One of my other favorite Jeff Becks would probably be one. I do not care for Rod Stewart, but People Get Ready with Jeff Beck and Rod Stewart is probably, yeah. Oh, Andrea, Ain't Nobody's my favorite song. That's one of my favorites. Now, see, my favorite years with Chaka Khan was when she was with Rufus. Those are my favorite years.
So Beverly Hills Cop came out in 84.
It did. It was Beverly Hills Cop. Then.
But, and Terminator came out in 84. But Amadeus won Best Picture in 84.
I agree on that note because I watched Amadeus about 5.
Well, Tom Hulce is a really good actor. He's a little weird, but he's a good actor.
Yeah. Ghostbusters came out too.
Good movie, Ghostbusters. Isn't Beck considered a great guitarist? Yes, Beck is considered a great guitarist by most folks. I would say he's probably in the top 10. With Hendrix is by far and away, to me, number one. And in most polls, he's number one. Some people, it'd be interesting to see what it would have been like if Hendrix had lived.
Yeah.
But yeah, Hendrix was the best. And it's always Hendrix, Jimmy Page, Eric Clapton, but to me, Duane Allman, that's the one he should have lived. Everybody's like, oh, Layla, this, and how great Clapton was. It was Duane Allman that made that song great, Layla.
Don't forget to hit the thumbs up, people. We're up to 53 thumbs up.
We need more. We want to donate as much as possible. So please.
If I hit it, will it help?
Yeah.
Okay, I'll hit it. It's the same thing with drummers. There's a lot of good drummers. Oh, Stevie Ray. Oh, yeah, Stevie Ray. Yeah. I can't stand Leonard Skinner, but I do love the Allman Brothers. Oh, you do look like Ginger Baker. Now, Ginger Baker was one crazy guy.
Who looks like
passed
Ginger
away.
Baker? I look like Ginger Baker?
Because you have red hair. Yeah. Ginger Baker was crazy.
Oh my gosh. Did you guys
Spinal Tap.
Spinal Tap is a great movie.
No, I've never seen it before.
Police Academy. Yep, that's
what? You've never seen it before.
Buddy Guy's a good guitarist. I like Buddy Guy.
Oh, Buddy Guy's amazing.
Yeah, Buddy Guy was probably one of the hugest influences on all your British guitarists.
Oh, that's a good one too.
Oh,
that's a good one. I don't know, Ask Prince. That's a good.
Was it a commercial? I thought it was a live performance.
No, I think it was a.
Have you ever? Y'all look up also on YouTube the day that Jimi Hendrix met Eric Clapton, and he did the Killing Fields, and it was kind of like a band playoff, and all these old British guys, I don't remember where they're all from, but they were what groups they were from, but they were talking about how Eric Clapton was just like, okay, I'll put my guitar down now and leave, and Jimi Hendrix is playing it with his teeth and on the back of it. It is the most amazing. It's the most amazing video of Hendrix and all these guys talking about the day he killed Eric Clapton. But apparently Eric Clapton and Jimi Hendrix are very, very good friends. And Clapton had a guitar that he wanted to give to Jimi Hendrix, and then Jimi died before he could do it. He was very upset. Oh, Conan the Barbarian.
What? Dang, I forgot what I was going to say now. 1985, something about 19. Okay.
Miami Vice. I would run home to watch Oh, no, that was Starsky and Hutch. Starsky and Hutch, Miami Vice.
So look, 1985. Cameo. So for those of you who don't know, Cameo is like one of my favorite old school like 80s groups.
Yeah.
I absolutely love Cameo. And I love Cameo because they have the best ad-libs ever.
Are you gonna play some for us?
So
Can you play it?
1985 was Cameo came out with
Word Up.
Was it Word Up in 85?
I don't know. Might have been. You better double check that. Yeah, that's what Nick and Andrea say. Word Up.
Word Up. So Word Up, and then what's the other one too? Is the candy one? Strawberries, raspberries, all the good flavors. I love me some Cameo. Nobody has ad libs like Cameo.
Well, I don't know about that. Are you talking about in today's day and age?
Look, mom know about some DeBarge.
Oh, I love DeBarge.
Rhythm of the Night.
Oh, Rhythm
of the Night. Do 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 do. So all right, we're in
the Goonies. Tina Marie did a song for the Goonies. Which song was in Goonies on the soundtrack of Goonies?
Really?
Yeah, she did it. Oh no, here comes the dog. Somebody get the dog out here. Oh, you guys have never seen Romeo. I know. We just get to see Ace. Come on, fat boy. Here's my blue.
Hi, Roro.
Say hi, Roro.
Hi, Roro.
Poor Roro. Come on, get up. God. He's been eating during the quarantine, too. He's been on a few LBs. Say hi. Don't lick. I don't like licking. Say hi.
Oh, man.
That's my big boy. Okay. Yeah, he's supposed to be a Pomeranian, but he's pretty big. I think he's mixed. Somebody said he's actually a German middle Spitz. They use those dogs to make Pomeranians. But he's a good boy. Say bye. Here's Henry.
Candy.
It's like candy. Raspberry. Blueberry, all the good flavors.
Go away, Romeo.
Oh my gosh.
But yeah, Goonies is a classic for sure.
Yeah.
I'm trying. So we're in 85 right now, right? Okay.
Well, are we in 85?
Yeah.
Okay.
All right. We're gonna jump to 86 now. We're trying to
push it.
We're trying to get
to Salt and Pepper.
Came out. Tim, I got it. Let's push it.
Josie's been waiting for this for 1986.
Good.
So yes, Janet Jackson, Nasty.
Nasty. Can you sing that song?
No,
you don't know that song?
You can sing it.
No, okay.
80s, Janet Jackson, 86, Mom. Nasty.
Yeah.
Janet Jackson. Funny how love goes when we're having fun. What song was that?
I'm unsure, although I know it.
I was so jealous. A friend of mine from work, one of my old coworkers, got to see Salt and Pepper, and they let her sing with them. They went to the table and they were singing. Who could remember? Shoot, I would have been in heaven. Anyway, let me go. All right, let me go put the dog out. He keeps barking.
Okay.
Romeo, you want to go out? Come on. Come on, let's go out.
Yeah, he looks like a little baby lion fox.
It's just like all hair.
So yeah, so now we're getting into like the late 80s, which was, I know we were supposed to show you guys stuff that you can resell from the 80s, but you know, when Ma Dukes is on, Ma Dukes is on. Like we gotta let Ma Dukes roll with the punches.
But let's go over stuff that they can sell. But besides video games, jean jackets, what can they sell?
Anything?
Yeah, because he keeps barking and he doesn't want to go out. Okay, back in the saddle.
Back in the saddle. Okay, so others from 96 songs, Bob.
1986 song.
1986 songs with Salt and Pepper, Madonna, Papa Don't Preach, Peter Gabriel, Sledgehammer, and of course, my favorite, Berlin, Take My Breath Away. Because Top Gun.
Oh, Jimmy Jam and Terry Lewis.
Because of Top Gun,
Jimmy Jam and Terry Lewis. Just
Top Gun.
South London reseller says Jimmy Jam and Terry Lewis. Oh, James Brown. I do like James Brown. Messed up guy, but he is so good. Hot tub. Too hot for a hot tub. Love James Brown. His cousin went to high school with me.
Oh, wow.
You remember we ran into her at the animal hospital. Sheila.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah. Yeah. He was at the Howard Theater. My neighbor got to go to her Sweet 16 and see James Brown. Oh, Walk This Way. But my favorite, I love Walk This Way, but it's the best when they go with Aerosmith. I love it when they get together with Aerosmith.
I like the video.
Oh, Patti LaBelle. Good. She's a good one. She's a good one. Patti LaBelle, great.
Mm-hmm.
Chappelle Show. Oh, yeah. Living in America. Yeah.
1986 movie. Oscar was Platoon. Oliver Stone.
Oh God, that movie! That I could never watch another movie about Vietnam after Platoon. I mean, I watched Full Metal Jacket after that, but nothing compared to Platoon. Duran Duran. I like Duran Duran. Rocky Around, man.
All right.
Yeah, Platoon was one of the most intense. I went to a screening. We got tickets at work, and I went to a pre-screening with this girl I work with. She cried all the way home. She was so upset over that movie. That was a very, very intense. The music in that too, and everybody, stellar performance. I'm a big Willem Dafoe fan. Big Willem Dafoe fan. And he was so good in that movie. I thought The Deer Hunter was the best Vietnam movie I had seen until I saw Platoon. Platoon was released in 86.
We haven't talked about Dynasty.
Oh, the shuttle disaster. That was horrific.
Dynasty. You don't know about Dynasty?
No.
Tim, I get a point.
Dynasty? What's she talking about?
He doesn't know about Dynasty, Madu.
Oh, who doesn't know? Timothy?
Tim doesn't know about Dynasty.
I didn't watch it that much. I just watched it to keep up. Yeah, see, Deer Hunter, good. It did. Deer Hunter. Robert De Niro. Ooh. Christopher Walken in Deer Hunter was like, oh my God.
That's
when he was playing Russian roulette.
That's
Platoon was Johnny Depp's movie debut. That's good. Oh my God. When they were going through that field and they were playing Samuel Barber's Adagio, I was bawling like a baby.
Stand By Me was good.
Yeah. 85 was Rocky 4. I gave up after Rocky 1. Oh, somebody told me
she gave up after Rocky 1.
I saw Rocky 1. That's all I needed to say. All I needed to see. Now that's when Kool and the Gang Summer Madness was on that soundtrack. I think the first Rocky. Ford Mustangs in the 80s were. I don't remember. Oh yeah, Apocalypse Now. I love the smell of napalm in the morning. Yeah,
that was a good movie.
Robert Duvall was a good actor. Who else was in Apocalypse Now? Marlon Brando? I don't remember.
Look, Big Trouble. No, not Big Trouble. I'm thinking of what's the To Live and Die in L.A.
Oh, that's a great soundtrack.
Yes. What year was that?
I was at the Kennedy Center. It was in the it was 80 because two of the people that were in that movie, Bill Peterson and John Pankow, were at the Kennedy Center in Chicago Theater. We got to know Bill pretty good. Nice guy. Everybody knows him as Grissom on CSI. But that was a good movie. Wang Chung was on the soundtrack.
You
Walter
love that
Jackson. Yeah.
song.
Everybody Wang Chung. No, Walter Jackson is probably my favorite. Stallone selling the Rocky story is 1,000 times better than the actual Rocky scripts. Big Trouble in Little China, that was Kurt Russell.
Yep.
Oh yeah, Martin Sheen, he's a good actor. Harrison Ford, good actor. Labyrinth.
We have literally jumped over at 80s all over.
But we haven't talked about Fame.
Fame. Josie wants to
I'm
talk about
gonna
Fame.
live forever. People remember my name. Fame. Who was in that? Irene Cara. Out here on my own. Yeah, Irene Cara was in Fame. And
Mom, who was in Fame?
Irene Cara. I can't remember the other male leads. I just remember Paul Schaefer from David Letterman.
Debbie Allen.
Debbie Allen.
Debbie Allen. Nice lady. Like The Fly with Jeff Goldblum.
So, that's a crazy one.
Yeah, that's ooh. Fame was 80. The keyboard guy who wrote the song Fame was what's his name? Paul Schaefer from David Letterman. Wrote the song Fame.
Oh.
Gene Anthony Ray. He passed away, didn't he? Burt Reynolds was Burt Reynolds, what a character. Gene Anthony Ray, I remember him. And that guy, the redheaded guy, Paul Anthony or something, he was in ER. He was a doctor in ER. He was a real jerk.
Oh, now I can't remember.
Or was it ER or was it what's the other one? St. Elsewhere. What was his name? He was a real jerk. But he was in Fame. Oh no, the keyboard student character. Oh. Keyboard guy. Somebody Google it.
1986 was the
Anthony
original.
Edwards was in ER, but this guy was a redhead, and his name was Paul something. It'll come to me.
When did Cheers come out?
That was
Everybody knows your name.
so. My sister played that song for my nephew to make him stop crying. She would watch Cheers over and over and over again.
I remember that.
Yeah. Man.
Keyboard player and
And then
phone.
the late 80s though was when rap started coming around too, which was big, obviously. Okay, 88, Tracy Chapman, Fast Car is one of the most underrated songs of all time. That is in my opinion, one of the most underrated songs. That's a great song. And then you know what else was in 88 was Fine Young Cannibals. I love that song.
What? Which one?
She drives me crazy.
Okay.
That's one about Jones.
Yes.
And then Paul Abdul, Straight Up. Straight up now.
Now tell me, do you really want to love to last forever? Oh yeah. Or you just having fun? She did that music video with Keanu Reeves. What was it called? Rush. R-U-S-H. Rush. With Keanu Reeves.
With him? Whoa.
What else was in that? In that 88? That's when I started. You know,
Or F the police.
Well, yes, fuck the police by NWA. Is
I don't think you can say that.
Parents just don't understand. Will Smith, DJ Jazzy Jeff,
Oh god.
Tone Loc, Wild Thing,
Tone Loc. Oh,
and Bobby Brown, My Prerogative.
my prerogative. Remember when y'all bought those Bobby Brown pants at the beach? You had to wear those Bobby Brown pants.
Well,
I need
Those
pictures.
parachute pants.
MC
I need
Hammer
pictures.
pants.
I need pictures. Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
Oh, they're out there, Josie. They're out there. I'm going to
What else? What else was in 88 that I was thinking about? Okay, so I have a soft spot. My mom does not. This is just me. I have a soft spot in my heart for hair bands. So like
What?
Who?
Yeah, hair bands. So like White
Wait.
Snake, Poison. Like I don't know what it is about that stuff, but I like it. It's my guilty pleasure. So yeah.
Well, Tim has never shared this with me, so this is the first I'm
Oh,
ever
you've
hearing
heard
about
me.
it.
Is this the guy that was a keyboard player?
You can't see it. You gotta hold it
I
up.
know. I'm not good with spatial stuff. Lee Cureri, is that the keyboard kid that played the keyboard?
In
Was a
Fame?
keyboard player. And Fame.
Yeah, he looks familiar, but
It's the guy liner.
it's probably the liner. Yeah, the eyeliner man. Serious.
Okay, and 89, Tom Petty, Free Falling.
Sing it.
Okay, all right. So De La Soul, obviously.
Okay, Andrea, that's him. Okay,
Well-
tell her his name was.
I think they might have figured it out.
Oh yeah, Lee Currei. Querieri. Oh well, we know his name was Bruno Martelli in the movie.
Yeah, they got it.
I still don't see that nasty redhead. What was his name?
I cannot.
I'll find him.
Oh man. Okay, so 1989, Depeche Mode, Personal Jesus, but Soul to Soul, Back to Life
Back to life.
is
Back
probably
to
yeah,
reality.
that is one of
Paul
the most-
McCrane. Michelle got it. Paul McCrane. He was on ER. He was nasty. He was very mean to everybody.
Mm.
But Soul to Soul, Back to Life to me is one of the most timeless songs. Like you could play that song right now. I mean, you know, it's hard to find them, but Soul to
However do
Soul,
you want me?
that song
However
right
do you
there
need
is
me?
just
However-
to me is a classic, like timeless song. I love that song so much. Can listen to it anytime.
How about, I have a question. When did Fight the Power come out?
Fight the power.
Public Enemy.
Yeah, Public Enemy, Fight the Power.
That was 80.
I thought it was 89.
Is it 89? Yes, it is 89.
Oh, New Kids on the Block. Hanging tough.
Mm.
I had New Kids on the Block. So okay, when I was growing up, the things that I don't remember from when I was growing up. Thundercats was my favorite cartoon.
I love Thundercats. I had the reruns though.
I'm pretty sure Thundercats was the 80s, right?
Yes, or 70s. I think
No. It's definitely 80s.
Are you sure?
100%, yes.
Are you
Because
sure?
it came out when I was a kid.
Oh, okay.
Well, what was the theme song to Thundercats? How do you remember how that went?
Hmm.
Oh, I can't off the top of my head. But I know I had Thundercat sheets. Bed sheets. I had Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle bed sheets.
Yo.
What else do you remember from me from the 80s? When I was a little kid. 84.
Well, I'll tell you, it was a blur. I
Oh, man.
Thundercats, yeah. Some friends tricked me into going to see Public Enemy. Almost wore a Hank Williams Jr. T-shirt. Oh, that's a good one.
Oh man. See, that's it right there. You know you're a fan when you have bed sheets.
Yeah.
All right. Don't forget, how many thumbs up do we have?
So far?
We have 61 thumbs up.
Yep.
So let me.
Jason Donovan was big around 1989 in the UK. I tell you, well, when did Rick Astley come out? I adore Rick Astley.
I think everybody does.
Nah, there's a cute ginger.
All right.
Never
So
gonna give you up. Never gonna make you cry.
nice.
Leave alone without you. Say goodbye.
If anybody else has not put a thumbs up in here, add
Rick was
another thumbs
yeah.
up so that we can donate more money. 87. We think.
Yeah, Rick Astley was 87 onwards. He still sings, but I think he's afraid to fly. I think he just does stuff in the UK now. Oh, Nick and Andrea saw him a couple years back.
That's amazing.
Wow.
Mhm.
So what song is going to be stuck in your head the most after tonight?
Never gonna give.
Never gonna give you up. Yeah, that's it right there. There's your earworm. There's your earworm.
Hurt you.
What's the other song that he did that I love? Never gonna give. There were two songs that were very, very big for him. Never Gonna Give You Up, and the other one was Rick roll.
Cry for help? No.
Rick's voice was so unique. He really did have an interesting voice.
Oh my god.
Together forever.
That was it. That was it. That was it.
Together forever with
Singing
you.
that song.
Yeah, you were.
Josie and I were
yeah.
somewhere and I was singing that song and she was.
Oh, I think I like that one better than Never Gonna Give You Up. I
We
love
didn't
that.
even talk about
Lady in Red, that's another song.
Lady
in Red.
Dancing with
Oh, Whenever You Need Somebody, too. That was a good one.
What'd you say?
Paul Young was good. Yes, Paul Young was good.
We didn't talk.
I like
about
Paul Young a lot.
Was that in the 80s?
That was in the 80s, or was that in the 70s?
I think that was in the 70s.
No, it was made.
Wicked Game, that's Chris Isaacs,
Yeah,
right?
that's an awesome song.
That's an awesome song.
Great
Tell
video.
you, just thinking of Chris Isaac, a really good movie he's in is Little Buddha with
Hold on.
Bridget Fonda and Keanu Reeves. He's a decent actor.
Mm.
Straight Up by Paul Abdul was 89. Good.
Mm.
Oh, Every Time You Go Away. That's Paul Young.
Mm.
You take a piece of me with you. Good song.
All right, so we're gonna wrap things up here. It has been fun going down
Yeah.
lane. Hopefully, you guys donate some money before we leave. We're gonna drop the link another time. Please, if you guys can go ahead and just click on that link and just drop whatever you can to help with the fund. They don't want us to go yet. All right, we'll stay for 7 more minutes. 7 more minutes.
Yeah.
7 more minutes.
And then so
Who's gonna drive you home?
We need to do a karaoke at this point.
The cars were good too.
yeah, thank you guys.
Oh,
Make
cool.
sure you guys are hitting the thumbs up because we are going to donate $1 for every thumbs up that we get in this video. Thank Thank you guys. Thank you to Nick and Andrea. You guys, it's like crazy late over there right now. You guys organized this amazing weekend from Friday all the way to today. So many great channels, so many great shows for such a great cause. You guys have raised almost 6,000 pounds, which is absolutely amazing. And we're going to be adding to that number when we finish this live stream.
Oh, the Little Mermaid. Remember that? The Little Mermaid. A lot of bed sheets made out of that too, but I'm trying to think I think your sister liked Little Mermaid.
Yeah, she did.
Oh, Romeo just got back from his walk. Did he poop?
He did not.
Did not poop. Not good.
Not good.
Oh, now that's a class.
Oh, Do the Right Thing. Do the Right Thing.
Yeah.
I'm so glad you brought that up. Love that movie.
It's great.
Honey, I Shrunk the Kids. Good movie.
Yep. Spike Lee.
Look,
Look,
tell you,
Phil. I tried.
I've tried to have my mom and me watch Let's Get Quizzical, Nick and Andrea's quiz
Let's
show.
get quizzical.
We have tried so many times, but we're slow.
We are slow. We get the answers, and Timothy's like, "Oh shit! Look, everybody's like 5 people ahead of him." Has got him. No, he did not poop. That's very.
Another walk.
Jungle Fever. That's another good. Spike Lee is amazing. Pooping is important. Yes, it is.
Yeah,
Driving Miss Daisy. How did that little song go? That little theme that they would play when he was driving Miss Daisy. Ugh, I got tired of that. Uncle Buck, and I have an Uncle Buck.
Yes.
So, and I love John Candy.
My Uncle Buck had met his wife in. Where's Marge from originally? Do you remember?
Upper Barnet. I'm not exact. I thought she was downtown London. I could be wrong. My Aunt Marge she was in the WAFs, and my uncle was in the Air Force, and they met during World War II in England, and got married, and she came home, and the rest is history. She's a hoot. She's 90 what now? 95. She's got to be 95.
I've been trying to tell my mom this for forever. Like, she's a sensation here, like in
person
in DC and Maryland.
Yeah.
But yeah, every time we get her to come on the internet,
Bill and Ted's Excellent Adventure. Classic.
Yeah, my mom is a big Keanu Reeves fan.
Oh, listen, he's God. I love Keanu Reeves. I used to think Al Pacino was the best thing since sliced bread, but Keanu Reeves is by far and away. I've loved him ever since Bill and Ted's Excellent Adventure. I went to see him at play when he was in his group called Dog Star at Bohager's, and he was really good. He's a good guitar player. They weren't bad, but yeah, Keanu Reeves is numero uno in my book. Do I collect anything from the 80s? Mm-hmm. I don't think so. What do I collect from the 80s?
Yeah, my Deuce will.
Sea of Love was out in 1989. Ellen Barkin and Al Pacino. Yeah. I'm in. I'm in. Yeah, I used to cook when I was pregnant with Timothy. I cooked for Al Pacino. He was at the Kennedy Center in. Oh my God, that's awful. I can't remember the name of the show. But anyway, I cooked for him like 3 nights a week. For
Al Pacino. I'll
Al
never
Pacino.
forget
He's a nice guy. But they were always afraid. They didn't want anybody in the room with him when like you would make his dinner and then you leave it on a hot plate and get out of Dodge real fast. But a couple times, like he was in a movie that he wasn't enjoying and he made him bring him back. And I was still cooking and they called me and said, "Oh God, he's down here. You got to finish cooking. Are you done? I said, "No, I got about 20 more minutes to go here." So they sent him up, but he was real real nice. He just sat and watched TV while I finished.
Mm. Wow.
Nice guy. Oh, I have seen Devil's Advocate. That was a twofer. Keanu Reeves and Al Pacino. Yeah. That was and Tamara Toon. She was good. Who played his wife? Charlize Theron or somebody?
Theron.
Yeah, that was a good movie. Theron.
How many thumbs up we get? 64.
That's good.
All right. You ready to wrap
Okay,
up?
we're going to go.
Ma Dukes, the star of the show.
Always.
Thank you for carrying the torch tonight. You got a
Yeah.
little dance for me?
No, what's that movie that Adam Sandler was in that I loved Kathy Bates' mother? The Water Boy.
Waterboy.
Mm.
Bobby Boucher, you can do it. He's the devil, Bobby Boucher. And Franklin is the devil, Bobby Boucher. Okay, on that. Peace out. Okay.
All right. Thanks, Mom.
Okay.
Bye, everybody. Don't forget, you still have some time to donate. Here's the link. Josie and I are going to make our donation now.
How do I get out of here?
The Mom's still trying to figure out how to get out of here. But thank you.
I'll just log myself
everybody.
out. Just click out.
I hope
Bye.
you guys had a good I hope you guys had a good time. This was a lot of fun. We are just super thankful that we could hang out and be a part of something so big, spectacular, and amazing cause. We can't thank you all enough for hanging out with us. Don't forget, if you guys have any extra change laying around the house, to donate to the link. It's also in this description. You can also find Nick and Andrea's Facebook page and YouTube channel, although I'm sure many of you, if not all of you, are already subscribed to them. This was just a lot of fun, and we can't thank you guys enough for showing up and hanging out with us as we just like fooled around 80s style for an hour and a half.
I hope it was very nostalgic for all of
Yeah.
you.
Josie learned a lot.
I learned a lot. I've got a lot of homework to do, but I'm very excited.
Yeah, so we will we'll be back next Monday for a whole new show of who knows what craziness. And thank you guys all very much who are in here, who have subscribed to us. We did hit 1,000 subscribers yesterday.
Yeah.
So that was pretty awesome. It's been a crazy journey for me, especially. And like in times like these, like I just cannot express my gratitude enough. Like the amazing people that I have met from all across the world, like doing YouTube and doing reselling, from like Australia to the UK to Canada. It's been amazing, and
We're very, very appreciative.
we're very appreciative. If you guys don't get that, but
Yeah.
and we just want to continue to make content, make people smile, make people laugh, and hopefully give you guys a little bit of knowledge as far as the crazy things that we sell with the glass and antiques and all that stuff. But we want to thank you guys from the bottom of our heart. Thank you very much. And don't forget to donate. We're going to go donate now. But thank you guys very much once again. This is a great cause, great friends, great family. And Ma Dukes is already texting me more information. She's like, American Buffalo was the play Al Pacino was in. She wanted you guys to let you know that she remembered.
Absolutely.
All right, guys. Have a good night. And we'll see you guys soon. Peace.